Thank you so much. My name is Gumisiriza Aloysius. In government, I'm the Principal Assistant Chief Administrative Officer for Isinjiro District, but I was also assigned additional responsibilities as the District Refugee Liaison Officer. I'm also the Prospects Focal Person for Isinjiro District. But I will concentrate on EIIP. IRO had started with us in 2018, but the EIIP came out clearly in 2021 when we had a number of capacity building for the technical officers, for our contractors. Then we saw IRO supporting us to construct a community center in Nachivale where 97% of the workers were the refugees and the host communities. Then the district, to demonstrate what we had learned, we are the ones supervising the construction, participated in site clearance, participated in observance of environmental and social safeguards. Even after then, we were also given a number of capacity building. I had an opportunity to attend the Academy on EIIP in Turin, Italy. Then also I had an opportunity to attend the 20th IRO conference, where we even were taken to a park in Ethiopia that had implemented NBS, and we learned a lot from those conferences, from those capacity building. And then we saw now IRO coming to support us implement EIIP in the district. But before that, we also had IRO supported the training of our pre-qualified contractors. We had 20 firms. We trained the directors and then the site managers. And we hope now, and we are sure that now all the subsequent projects, including IRO and even by other partners, will be able to have companies that can do construction works while employing EIIP. Then also our team of our technical officers from engineering department, environment, labor officer, we are also trained as train of trainers to train other groups, to train other stakeholders, other firms that may come on board after having the other first training, that can train our contractors, can train other stakeholders on EIIP. Then the nature-based solution, this project that we are currently implementing, clearly brings out the element of EIIP. I'm happy to IRO that the daily pay to these beneficiaries have been increased, because in the Dr. Deep, this World Bank project, we are paying 5,500, but now we pay 7,000 Ugandan shillings. So we are happy for that increment, and even the number of the beneficiaries have increased. For the Bear Hills restoration, we are supported with 360 beneficiaries. For the fish pond, we have 480. For the riverbank restoration, we have 430. So even the number of the beneficiaries have increased. Then as a district, to sustain the EIIP, already we are formulating an ordinance, courtesy of IRO support, where I want to compare by that ordinance, to compare all the private sector, all the contractors, to ensure that they employ EIIP in all their works. Then two, we have also agreed as a district, good enough, even the political and our top management have already embraced that we are going to employ EIIP in all upcoming government projects. We have 3 upcoming mega projects that will be implemented in Isinjiro. 2 are funded by World Bank, 1 is funded by Islamic Development Bank. 1 is Dr. Deep, which is Development Response to Displacement Impacts Project, and we want to employ EIIP, such that 50% of the funds would be for EIIP. We've already agreed that with the top leadership and the political leadership, because they have appreciated that EIIP provides employment, opportunities to the people of Isinjiro, so we shall employ that. Then the second project is UCHIMID. UCHIMID is Uganda Cities and Municipal Infrastructure Projects, also World Bank funded. We also want to employ the same, because we have a component of planting trees on the side of the road. We want to plant flowers, that element of beautification in the middle of the road. We have some light works, that these light works will be done by the people. We also want to employ EIIP. We want to minimize the use of machinery. So all these works that can be done by the people will be done by the people. Then the third project is LEGS. LEGS is Local Economic Growth Support Project. This is funded by Islamic Development Bank. We also want to employ EIIP in that project so that people can get employment, can get pay to sustain their project. Then lastly, all of these beneficiaries as government, as it is in the social protection language, we want to graduate them. Like these people are working in nature-based solutions. Once this project is closed, then want to enroll to graduate these beneficiaries to other existing government programs, such that they can have a sustainable livelihood. Then this is both in the settlement and in the host communities.